One of my least favorite ideas is hiring private collection companies to collect federal taxes. So I was really intrigued by the second biannual report by the Treasury Inspector General for Tax Administration (TIGTA) on the program. The report and the IRS response to it are very disturbing. If you have an outstanding tax assessment, there is no doubt in my mind that the right thing to do is to proactively address it and make paying it a priority. I used to think that was also the prudent thing to do, even if you are of the taxation as theft school of thought. I fear that waiting out the 10-year statute of limitations on collections is becoming a reasonable strategy, and that many taxpayers have caught on, and that the IRS, when it comes to collection, is to a significant degree bluffing. Let's look at the report first. Congress required the IRS to hire private collection agencies as part of the Fixing America's Surface Transportation Act, FAST, in 2015. In September 2016, IRS announced that it had selected Performant Recovery, Pioneer Credit Recovery, a subsidiary of Navient, CBE Group, and ConServe Accounts Receivable Management. The IRS started turning accounts over to the companies in April 2017. Through May 14, 2020, IRS has turned over 3,289,720 accounts totaling $30,148,188,287. The companies did not get exactly the same amount of accounts and dollars, but on a percentage basis it is very close. The performance of the four companies was also remarkably similar. The collected $539,242,253, 1.79% of the dollars assigned to them. Performant, as the lowest performer, collected $129 million, 1.71%, and Pioneer led with $138 million, 1.84%. For what it is worth, the report notes that 45% of the amount collected came in the last 3 quarters measured. So the program may be picking up steam. On the other hand, collecting less than 2% of the receivables strikes me as an underwhelming result. TIGTA compared that to the 9.1% that the IRS achieves. IRS management responded that that is not the right benchmark. I am not going to get into all the details in the report, just the high points that I think are significant. In most TIGTA reports that I have read, the IRS usually agrees with most of the recommendations. They are giving a lot of pushback on this report, and it is in that discussion that somewhat disturbing details come out. The average age of PCA inventory has increased from 4.75 years, reported in the previous TIGTA biannual performance review report, to 5.31 years. We continue to believe that the IRS should work to identify cases earlier in the collection process that it will not work due to resources, designate them as inactive, and assign them to PCAs. What disturbs me about that comment is that TIGTA assumes that the IRS has collection cases that it knows it will never work due to resources.